Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. This is the first time I've ever had this. This is Parish Brewing Company.
And a ditto, kids. I have never had this either. And part of the reason why have never had it, is because I haven't really ever had a positive effect from this brewery's product. Because they were hot about 10 years ago, and in their brews would be doing this.
Yeah.
They wouldn't really find that set point. Oh no, they were up and down, up and down. Some were very good, some were not so. And when you try to question them, you get flack, or you get this big pride that they had. Yeah, we work hard. If you don't like it, well, we don't like you. So that's what we got, and a lot of kickback from online groups. Followers, or what should I call brainwashers of this particular, and it's like, come on, man, they're local, you gotta support local. Well, we did. We supported local, and we were asking local to come off with a really good product, a very good, consistent product, not something up and down, up and down, up and down. So what happens in that case is that you get some of us that are just like, I don't get it.
Okay, so they're from Brewed, Louisiana. They're called Parish Brewing. Goes to the machine. Used to be a hot item. I mean, now it's just on the shelf.
Used
to have to. It would sell out in 1 hour. Now it might sell out in half a year.
Right.
But then more will come in. So it just kind of.
And they had a couple other ones that were pretty good.
Rev, coffee stout.
Rev is still good. I still say Rev is their best beer they make.
Might be right.
And I tell everyone that, I'm like, you want a good Parish beer, Rev. But you gotta like a coffee stout. If you don't like a coffee stout, you're gonna say that's the worst beer I've ever had.
And then when Ghost in the Machine first came out, it was like a clear West Coast style, and then it became like slowly more.
Yeah.
Not that.
Lift your glass. You get the gunk.
So I know I had the same experience with this company, and it was like you're not allowed to raise issue with it. You just gotta say it's awesome. And I was like, no, I don't have to say that.
No, I mean, if you're not putting out a really good, consistent product, or if your idea of a good IPA is to have green onion and garlic in it, go ahead. But you should say that. You should just, I'm gonna make this experiment, and we're gonna let them guess what's in it.
Okay, so this is milky yellow. It has a white meringue head.
Look at that.
That's a finished beer. That's what beer looks like.
Oh man, that is a
But
haze.
we're just picking on it because I know that's the style. We're just kind of kidding. We know this is the style. New England IPA or East Coast IPA. We know. I know they're not the same.
Or as they like to call them down here, Dirty Coast.
Although New England is on the East Coast, but anyway.
Yeah.
But then so is Florida.
Well, this has got a strong like cake batter presence to it, and I'm not kidding.
Cake batter.
What are you smelling? I'm smelling it like a vanilla, kind of slightly.
I'm smelling like
low citrus cake batter.
A lot of barley malt and probably wheat that's giving it that softness. Doesn't say contains wheat, although I think you're supposed to put that on the label if it contains wheat because people are allergic. I don't know if you're required to, but they're like, the government is like.
Yeah, some people are gluten free. You're supposed to list certain gluten products, like peanuts.
They'll say contains peanuts or from a facility that processes.
Yeah, that makes peanuts, right?
Okay, the aroma is all right, I guess.
I'm not really getting barley from this.
I'm getting a lot of hop resin. Yeah,
I'm getting that. Yeah. So it is very interesting. It is a.
Doesn't smell like juice. Does not smell like juice.
No, it smells like an East Coast style IPA.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Cheers. Tastes juicy.
It's not bad.
But I'm getting tap water, and that's always
I'm getting a water finish.
That's a red flag on me because I drink a lot of tap water. That's really all I drink. I don't drink bottled water, and I'm real sensitive to picking up tap water, and this has got a lot of it. Of course, all beer does because that's what they're
They're
using.
all made from tap water.
Yeah, they're not saying they're using bottled water, but I don't know. It tastes like faucet water.
It's very watery as it goes down. It's like real quick go down. Real quick go down.
So they don't list the IBUs on the website, but they must be very low.
And we scurried the internet right before we did this review just to see what other people think about this and get some stats on it and all that. And it's hidden.
Rate
It's
beer.
hidden, man. It's like Kentucky Fried's secret recipe. It's hidden.
Rate beer gives it a 77 out of 100. They hate it, and they give it a 43 in the style. So in the style, they really hate it. That's a bit extreme, 43. But on the other hand, Beer Advocate gives it a 90, and they say outstanding.
It kind of tastes like hot water.
Untapped's in the middle. They're like,
It's like totally missing a beer flavor.
it has the grain, the fermented grains,
Yeah.
but it's very bland, and it's sort of like
It's kind of like that other
Miller Lite,
company out of
but not like
Baton Rouge.
Tin Roof.
No, the other one. The baseball inspired one.
Oh,
Yeah. Rally Cap.
Rally Cap. I don't really see their beers anymore. I wonder what happened.
Well, I don't know. We did that Rally Cap one and I thought it was not good. And you're like, oh, it's good, it's good, good. And I was like, oh, I don't know.
I like most of the Rally Caps I tried. I'm gonna have to check them out. I wonder what's going on with them. I never did visit the brewery.
I did notice that they got 12-pack cans and 6-packs.
Rally Cap.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good sign. Tin Roof gets kind of ignored by people, which I don't think is fair because I think Tin Roof makes a lot of good beers. Some breweries get overhyped and they're not that great. Some breweries around here are barely in business. Like, when's the last time you seen a NOLA beer in the store? Not too recently.
Yeah.
I think now you got to go to the tap room and get it. Like, you can't make it like that. I mean, I guess you could, like Courtyard Brewing. What is that? You can only get the taps there on tap.
Like-
That's such
like
a tiny.
was that LA 25 or 31 or something like that?
LA 31 is only at the brewery now.
Yeah.
So
you
they're
gotta drive
really-
all the way out there to Artonville, and it's an old logging trail to get there, so you can't really get to it.
Yeah, I'm not going to go drive 100 miles to drink some draft beer at a small brew house. Sorry. It's okay.
I will
Actually,
say this, it's refreshing.
yes.
It's light for an IPA. It's a strangely tasting IPA.
Bitterness
We'll call it
is
that.
nil.
Yeah.
We just were ripping up on, and I thought it was justifiable, the one from Arizona had a lot of problems. That beer had a lot of problems, and I think this one has a lot of problems.
But is this one an IPA? It just says Dr. Juice on it. Oh, it does say IPA.
White on silver.
Right on, so IPA.
This is what you think of when you drink an IPA? I don't.
Guys, this is not an IPA.
It says it.
Not an IPA. This is another one of those new, what do they call it? New wave, new school, new inspired, or, you know, I've even heard terms thrown around of IPA evolved.
Devolved.
That's what I call it. Alright, it's great, Tom. You gotta be honest here.
I'm gonna give it an 80, B minus. It's sort of good, but
You always give these things a higher grade.
no,
I'm gonna give this
I don't.
Alright, I'm gonna give this a 72, C minus.
Wow, that's really a shot.
Does not taste like an IPA to me.
This is not personal. This is not like some personal
No,
attack
it's not.
video. I never had this beer.
You know what? I've never had to like be concerned what other folks say about, you know, doing us grading a local beer. You know, it's almost like you get hunted down. You know, they'll send you messages. How dare you? How dare you? You review that beer and give it a bad grade? Don't you know? Don't you know they work hard? Don't you know? Well, obviously they're not working hard enough.
I don't think they're working hard. It's just that it's not coming out so nice.
Maybe there's some complacency going on. I'm not sure. All I know is that, you know, end product is what we're getting, and yeah.
Yeah, they happening.
Sorry, I had to get a 6-pack of it.
Right, that's why I never bought it. I never saw singles. I'm gonna go write a little written review. I'm gonna keep the rest of my beer. And here, I'm gonna take a photo of it. Okay, so yeah, so I'm saying 82. You're saying 72. I'm saying 80. You're saying
Man,
72.
their Envy is also one of the better beers they make, and it tastes 10 times better than that.
Boy, does it. So we're saying about a C beer.
Yeah, like,
it's
you
average.
guys need to get back to your roots, man. You came out with 3 really good beers, and then you discontinued one because the style wasn't popular anymore. So we're left with a sugarcane inspired beer, which is a wheat beer, and Envy as your flagship beers. And Envy is a great beer. In some cases, it outbeats your beloved Ghost.
Are you talking about Cane Break?
Let's talk about Envy. Yes, Canebrake is the wheat one.
With the
So-
sugarcane juice, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, it is what it is. I call it like I see it. I don't call it any other way. So it's, it's kind of good. All right, well thank you, and that's it. And we're ending this review by saying y'all go to Brewed, Louisiana and take a Parish brewing tour.
Go to taste their beers, make your own opinion, and you know what? When you go there, just leave customer service outside when you walk in.
That was a long time ago, your experience. That's like 8 years ago.
Pretty sure they didn't change.
You don't know that? I might go and just feel like so welcome.
You never know. Maybe